Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I feel like I've got quite a bit to go over though, just kind of like little things here and there. I'm also going to be doing a hunt down in Diamond Drill as suggested from a member of the comment section earlier. And yeah, that's going to be the plan. A bit of a wolf hunt down in Diamond Drill, and I'm going to go over some news that has been popping up here and there on the Discord. Now, I used to start the episodes off, or I started to for a little while. I started doing little news segments at the start of each video. But lately, it hasn't been a whole lot of news. It's been very quiet. This video is going to be set to come out on Monday morning, so I think by then there still won't be any news, but hopefully very soon we'll get some news on the new update. But yeah, so I'll do a little bit of a rundown of what's been happening on the Discord, and we'll be right back. Okay, before I go over what I can dig up for any kind of news, I'll go over kind of the hunt plan here. So I fast travel down early morning into Diamond Drill. I'll show up the map here. And it is going to be a wolf hunt, because what I decided to do is, let's see, try and do this mission that I've had since the start of time, since the game's been released, the 4-star wolf. So down here, there is a wolf group here. I don't have the need zones marked on the map here, but they drink down on the river here and on this little lake. And there's a bit of an elevation here. I've been here before on another episode. And if you sit here early, you can usually watch them come into the water. So I want to spot them out. Now we're down in Diamond Drill, which is the private area of the lowland forest areas, and that should be where the biggest wolves are. They can also be, they actually have two primary habitats. So over in Hallowich is another place one can try. But this is one of the hardest missions, trying to get a 4-star wolf. So that's what I'm going to do, nice and early in the morning, just after 5. I'm going to make my way down there. The wind's bad right now, but it is going to look like correct and go to the east, so it should be fairly good conditions. I got the crossbow and the 243. I bring in the 243 because I forget if I tested this before. A member of the Discord said that the 243 was taking too much meat off of wolves when harvesting with it. And I think I looked at that, but I can't remember the results, so we're going to bring the 243 out. So that is sort of a little rundown of the hunt. We're in Diamond Drill because a few episodes ago I asked the comment section and on Discord what everybody's favorite hunt was, like what area and like what region out of all the maps, and what specifically in that region was good to hunt, like down a specific river or around a certain campsite. So I got quite a few responses, and I've been working my way through them, both on the comment section and Discord. And today's was, looks like a YouTube member, Titter2. He commented, or he or she, commented on Diamond Drill. Do a hunt down here. Let's just see. Let's take a look at what exactly they said here. This has been the go-to spot since the game launched. To get 5-star whitetail mule deer, yeah, that's I think it's a big favorite spot for everybody. Diamond Drill for those mule and whitetail deer, and probably gets 90% of the 5 stars here. So yep, that definitely makes sense. I do want to hunt down here a lot more often. Just want to see if there's a specific area here. The herds here are some of the largest ranges of animals in the hunt. The river is south of the cabin all the way to the west campsite. River south of the cabin. Oh, right here, yep. And then to do south and to the west campsite. West campsite. Is this the west campsite? So just down here, I guess. I've done that hunt before. Yeah, they all come out of the woods to this water here. That's definitely a good one. And Little Lake and river south of the east campsite. Oh, that's where we're going. Are the best places to hunt. Perfect. If you like quality over quantity, Diamond Drill is the place to be. Alright, so that was a good comment. Thank you for leaving that suggestion and letting us know the favorite location hunt. I'm just approaching the little hill up here now. So we are in one of the locations, sort of. Now, oh, here's the lake here. Yeah. And they indicated that down that direction. It's going to be hard to see. I'm going to have to wait till it gets a little lighter to show. But there is a lake down here, and then there's a stream going off in that direction. So that's a nice little waterway to hunt. I'm trying to remember where I was. I'm gonna have to wait till it gets a little lighter, I think. There was a good spot where you could overlook the water. I must be pretty much at it. It was just a lot brighter when I tried last time. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll probably camp out right here, maybe listen for the wolves. Well, these trees are kind of in the way here. Maybe I was over on that one. I think I was over there. Yeah, and they came. I'm going to try over there. And if you swung by for the news, I'm getting there. There's just a little, I want to get set up here for, get these wolves coming in, then I'll peruse the Discord for the info. I kind of looked through it a little bit. There isn't a lot of info. They're being pretty quiet on this update coming out, but I did find a few different things. But a lot of the responses are pretty much kind of what you'd expect. Just the responses are like, please be patient. They're working hard on it. They want to make sure it's good, you know, that kind of thing. It'll come out when it's ready, sort of thing. We got to be getting pretty close to release, I would think. A lot of time has gone by now. But now that I think of it, right, they usually go to the dev branch first. So maybe there'll be a testing period first, but anyways, hopefully sooner rather than later here. Yeah, so I guess I'll check out this spot here. I think they come out of these tree line. Again, it's probably going to be hard to see in the video, but the sun should be coming up here soon. So yeah, I'll take a look at the Discord while I'm waiting and watching the sun to come up and see what I can find. Okay, it's getting a little brighter out here now, and I'm already starting to lose my voice here. The wolves should be showing up in about 15 minutes or so, but I did take a quick look. All the information is kind of scattered, so I'm just going to pick out bits of information that I think some people might find interesting. Like, I mean, there's no big news about the updates. A few things in here. There's always going to be your bug fixes. It was mentioned that one of the big problems that I've found with like going prone or crouched, mainly in the prone, is the camera being all janky and bouncy around like this. Like, it's kind of a big issue that keeps people from going into prone. Like right now it's okay. Oh, there it goes again. It does all that quick little janky kind of movements. And sometimes in crouched as well it'll do it. Like it'll do it right now. I'll go forward and then when I stop, it does that little thing. Like, it's very wonky. The next update apparently is going to have more fixes in line with that, so hopefully that is something that that helps. There's also a mention of, this is just some of the little fixes that were coming up, is the hunter sense dot through the through the crossbow, or I guess I'll use the rifle for this. People have still been reporting. I haven't really seen it too much, but the hunter sense dot, I can't really see it right now because the color's the same. Apparently he's not always reading animals. Actually, I think I have seen that. Maybe it's the binoculars. I don't know. There's something going on with the hunter sense dot and like binocular spotting info, where you'll be looking at the animal and it's not really registering. So they mentioned a couple of things about fixes for that. And just another little interesting point, they brought up about the photo mode. I used this, I think, last episode. Oh, there, now we can really see because it's set there. They're just kind of sort of discussing it, because I was using it. Here, I'll unpause it. I don't normally use it, but I used it with the bison. There's some discussion about like that, should that actually be in the game, things like that, and it looks like they're definitely going to keep it. And they had a big discussion over if they should keep this in here. But in the end, they decided to. They looked at a couple different options, but it looks like they sort of weighed it, like, weighed the benefits of having the photo mode for people doing screenshots and having, like a good time just taking pictures of the nice scenery and all that, like versus the realism, with hunting. And they just decided that they didn't want to miss out on all the nice community screenshots and stuff like that. So looks like that's the reason why they kept that sort of thing in. Just if you were wondering, I thought it was a little interesting. So just to follow up on that, the photo mode discussion, just in case, some people might find it interesting. Most of this info is coming from Michael, the community manager. This on Discord. He said they they discussed, you know, whether or not to restrict the use of the photo mode, stuff like that. But he says, at the end of the day, we decided to keep the photo mode because we see players really enjoying it, and we get to see a lot of the awesome screenshots. So in the end, they just kind of decided to keep that in there for the community. And still waiting for the wolves to show up. Still haven't heard any kind of anything actually yet, but it's not quite 7. I think the last time they came out from this tree line here and drank right here. Their other drink zone is not visible, so I'm really hoping this is the one they come out to here. But what other tidbits are on the Discord here? Alright, so I've been digging through there trying to find any info on the next update or anything. There's just definitely nothing really been leaked out or anything like that. The discussion did come up about how long it's been since, you know, the last, you know, the Aurora Shores DLC and the last, you know, decent content. It looks like 7 weeks ago, I guess, so it's definitely been some time there. But the closest info I can get on what's coming in the next content update is basically this line: fixes and a bit of new content. So that's what's coming. Fixes and a bit of new content. But I have no idea what a bit of new content would be. Hopefully something pretty cool though. And they just confirmed that, yeah, the next map is not in the next upcoming update. But we kind of knew that. It's probably going to be late summer, I imagine. When the next map comes out will be my guess. And the rest of the info is just kind of little bits of info here and there. There was some discussion about the rare fair variants and about someone saying that all their rares are always female. But they just were confirming that it is RNG, so it's just kind of like bad luck if you're just getting the female rare variants. I haven't even seen any rare variant, so you know, that's my luck. And then that led into just a discussion about when you do get a rare female animal, there's no place to mount them or taxidermy or anything like that. So they are considering like adding female variations or female options to the lodges. So that's it's just kind of like hit or miss on some of the information that's been popping up. The other one was a question about multiplayer. It's come up. Like people will go into like the multiplayer session and just kind of keep loading it over and over again and checking the same herds, because in multiplayer it just creates new animals every single time. But apparently the spawn rate is exactly the same in multiplayer as single player. So that was a question that a few people had. It looks like it's been confirmed, and it's the same. It's just if you keep rolling over and over again, obviously your chances are higher. And the only other kind of info I had that's sort of interesting is they were talking about, you know, that time frame between the updates. Michael says that in 2022 they were in a bit of an overdrive, hence the patch every couple weeks or so, and now they're just pacing things in a way that's more sustainable, he says. So hopefully some of that info is interesting to some people. You know, there's just not a whole lot of news coming out there, but I thought I would make a little video and a little hunt here just to sort of bringing out some of those things you know, some people will find interesting. I was sort of debating on not even doing it all, since I'm just kind of talking the whole time while waiting. But I figure, you know, why not? Some people might like that don't come on the Discord or are not there and can't really keep in touch with sort of what's going on. That's pretty much what's going on. Not a whole lot. I was just sort of skimming through there, just trying to pick out anything kind of interesting that might answer some people's questions. But for now, I think I'm going to focus on the wolf part, because they should be coming out here real soon. 7:30 and still no sign of wolves. Still early though. I didn't even bring my box of cookies this time. I do like doing this kind of hunting once in a while though. It's real kind of nice, this kind of stand hunting. Well, without a stand. This rock is my stand. But you can just sort of like admire the graphics of the game, and you know, how the light and the sun move across the terrain here, and knows there's some fog and mist down there. You can hear the woodpeckers going away at the trees. This is kind of like a nice, relaxing sort of game here. I'm starting to wonder if they're down the river a little bit. I might maybe go that way. What happens here if I try? There's a little road. It's down here. So last time I did this, they pretty much were here right on the dot, 7 in the morning. So, I'm not sure. Maybe they're coming from like the feed zone that's farther away and it's taking them longer. I guess I'll give them a little bit more time. And then I guess I can try and... Where's that road? Is this it here? Yeah, I'm through the road there. I guess I can try and stay up elevated and go down there and see. But I haven't heard any howls or anything. They're not coming to this little lake, are they? They're going to be at their other drink zone, which I marked approximately there. No visibility on the way there. Unless I go down the road, maybe. What do you think? Maybe go onto the top of that little waterfall there. Maybe I'll be able to see down. Oh, what do we have here? I didn't know I was going to be expecting deer this early. All of a sudden my wolf hunt turns into a mule deer hunt. Now let's watch these guys. I'm just going to kind of mark off to the side where they are. I just started glassing around because I'm half expecting to see the wolves, but you almost they usually start howling or something. I don't know where they are. But now I'm intrigued with these guys. Oh, they're coming out real fast too. Alright, just gonna let them come out here and be a little more visible. If you're wondering if animals start coming to their next zone ahead of time, well, here's your answer. It's 8 in the morning, and their drink zone is probably right here, and they still got a good 15 real-time minutes. Who's this guy? Oh, there we go. Right on. So much for my wolf hunt, eh? And look, you can't make fun of me. I seen this one. I seen this one this time. 171 out. Oh, okay. Do I not mess around and just 243 it, or should it be a crossbow? Ooh, I probably won't mess around. I don't want to spook. I don't want to spook the wolves if they're around. Oh, that great big herd. Okay, where are they going? Okay, let's try something. Let's see if I can pull him by himself with the high fit rattle. Let's see here. Does anybody turn? I don't want to grab the wrong one. Doesn't look like he's coming. No, it's going to be this guy coming in. 2-star mature. Okay, I don't know where the drink zone is, but I'm going to have to think fast if they keep going. I thought maybe they're going to stop there. What else do I got here? No, I don't want that. Okay, let's try one more rattle and see if I can get him to come in. I kind of want a crossbow. This guy, he doesn't care, does he? He doesn't care, does he? I think this guy's coming in. Okay. I'm going to try it one more time. We're going to try it one more time here. Oh, wrong one. Okay, I just called one more time. I don't think I'm going to call anymore. If he doesn't turn, then it's going to be a 243. Look at the high fits coming to the call, though. Okay, it's going to be a 243 shot. Going to mark about the spot he is. Man, look at it. You can really tell the old does. They're almost white. At least I don't think that's a albino, right? I don't think so. Kind of think maybe it is, but anyways, we're focused on this guy. Alright, so he's 120 out. We're gonna pull out the 243. And hopefully I don't mess this up. We'll use the fancy Hunterson's dot just for funsies. Good hit. Yeah, he's hit hard. I wasn't really picturing the heart when I took the shot, but I was going around that area. Yeah, okay, good. He's down. There we go. 5-star mule. Awesome. You know what? I can't remember what I have in the lodge in the way of mule deer or whitetail deer. I'm gonna have to go look. I can't even remember. Alright, coming in on him. Let's take a look at this big guy. Good old diamond drill. Look how tall that. Wow. They're like epically big. Man. Alright, let's take a look at the shot. Just above the heart. Yeah, okay, well, dead center lung though. That still works. So we left lung them 110 meters. 243 is perfectly capable of that. Let's take a look at the rest of them. 89%. So he's not going to be a huge score. He's not even hitting that 90s. Still, 5-star rating, 391. I want to see exactly his age. So he's pretty much 197 kilograms. And what's he scoring? 461. Ah, he's like the smallest 5-star there is. Oh well, he's still a 5-star. We're going to taxiderm him. I'm wondering about his age, like how much he had left. So basically round up 197. So 197 per kilograms. Alright, so whoop, when I hit the record button, I went flying off the wrong spot. Hold on. Mule deer, where did you go? Just taking a look. So he's 197, so 3 kilograms shy of the max weight. So that's always approximate, yeah. So he didn't have long left. He would have been 11 or 12. He wasn't going to get much bigger. So still the good time to take him. Smallest 5-star really there is. They don't really get much smaller 5-stars than the mule deer, but you know what? I get so few of them. We'll definitely take it. I don't know if that would have spooked the wolves or not if they were down there. They certainly didn't come down here. So I do want to still try and find them before the episode closes. So I'm gonna do the plan I had here. Just kind of jog over here. I mean, they should have been howling at me and stuff, or going alert or something. I don't know where these guys are. When I took the gunshot, well, shortly after I stopped the recording, I glanced over here and I didn't see any like spook bubbles or anything, but I certainly didn't see any off here. I don't know where these wolves are. I can sort of see all the way down there. I don't see anything moving. And that's approximately about on the water where they're supposed to drink. And these guys just might be completely missing. Which is kind of sad. I wonder if they're stuck back at their feed zone. Oh, I did get a spook. I don't know what it is though. Oh! Deer, another group of deer. Whitetails. Anything super popping up here? They all look pretty young. They're just down. See, they're all coming to drink now too. This was supposed to be a 4-star wolf hunt. But, it's just not going to be that way, is it? But that's okay. You can only hunt the animals that are arriving. Oh, here's the mule deer drink zone. So they were... Wonder how they were going to make it from up there down here. Huh. Alright. So I'm going to have to give up on these wolves. So what do I do now? I only have so much time left for the hunt. And I'll go to... I haven't really been... I guess I started the hunt much earlier. I started like 5 in the morning. Usually I start with 7 or 8. I have to decide if I try the other wolf pack that's down here, or do I go after this whitetail group. I wonder how far they ran. They seem to be slowing down when I was watching them here. Maybe they didn't go too far. No, there's a stick snap there. So 230 meters in this direction. We're going to open this up. We're going to take a mark. See how we did. Oh, I'm way off. 130. Really? Is that all that distance that is? Okay, 230 is going to be here. We'll erase this one. Right, how's that working? I have to go to the right a bit more. Here? Okay, so 200. So they're just beyond that mark to the right. So 170 out, the herd is definitely there. They're not going to be in a spot where I can easily view them though. So here, what we're going to do, since it is diamond drill, and it would be awesome to get a large whitetail, a 5-star whitetail, I might, instead of doing a low fit call, I might actually use the high fit call and see if someone, see if a big 5-star comes walking through here. So wind is good going directly to left, really calm wind. I never see it that slow. So that's cool. Oh, there's bringing one question. When you open up the map, does the wind speed change this little purple mist? Like, does it actually grow or shrink? I think it does. I never really look at it, like to compare with the wind, like right side by side. But I don't think it ever does this little short misty thing. It's probably hard to see in the video, but the wind's about as slow as it's going to go. And it's sort of just like a little ball of mist there, where I think when it's like a lot of wind, it comes way out here, right? I was just kind of curious about that. I never really looked. I've switched to low fit call. Actually, I'm doing both of them, high fit and low fit. I'm not getting any response on the high fit, which is kind of silly because we know there's going to be a high fit whitetail deer in that herd down in Diamond Drill. So what's that? That's 130? That might be someone turning in. But I mean, the collars don't always work, right? So I must not be grabbing any of them. So what I do is I'm going to try the low fit as well, and we'll just do a call then, I guess. I don't see much other choice here. There's going to be no real way to approach and get good visibility on them, I don't think. Well, especially now that I think I got one coming in. Well, this is pretty crazy. I got no response to any call. So let's try, well, let's just try the bleed, I guess. See if I can get anything to come in here. Figured something would respond. I mean, the whole herd is less than 150 meters out that direction. Okay, this is a little wild. Out of all the calls, low fit and high fit, none of the bucks are coming in. The only thing I'm getting is this doe with the bleed call. Like, I finally went and started using the bleed call as well. That's mean. Are the collars working as intended? Like, shouldn't one of the bucks come in? Because they're even ignoring this bleed call, which is supposed to call everything. So I don't know. I got a doe to respond anyways. Looks like I got two. Oh, now they're all singing. What? Oh no, now they are. What? I'm like surrounded now. Okay, I thought no one was coming in. And did they all turn just for this bleed call? I've done a lot of low fit, and so there's a doe. I want the guy in the back. Okay, you see me. Can I shoot through this? I don't know if he's low fit or what he is. There's a hit. There we go. Okay, that was weird. I wasn't using the bleat call until just at the end there. And maybe I just needed to wait a little longer, but no, that can't be right. Anyways, no, the reason I'm confused is, like, I didn't record most of it, but I must have done 8 or so low fit and high fit calls, and they were not getting any closer. They weren't responding. They were staying at about the 130 meter mark. And then as soon as I switched to that bleat call, like half the herd started coming in. Anyways, calls are complicated. What is this guy? Heart shot with the crossbow, almost 40 meters. Whammo. What do we got? 64% young one. Yep, was no point in taking that guy down. So he wasn't coming to the high fit call, because I was using the high fit call the most. So that's one of my other questions. Like, does each deer call have its own random chance of working? Because he was a high fit deer, and I had been calling the high fit call for a while, and he was not coming to that. I am certain he was not coming to that call. But he did come to the bleak call. So, I don't know. Confirmed the different calls? Like, that's what I was wondering. Like, if you're hunting mule deer or whitetail deer, is it like just those? Is it beneficial to bring the 3 different calls and sort of stack them just to try and get your best chance of getting them in there? I mean, I don't know for sure, but there was at least 8 calls with the high fit and low fit, but mostly the high fit at 130 meters, and he was not coming to that. And all of a sudden, he's there with the bleak call. So, yeah, that's a little interesting, anyways. All right, looks like another one of my hunting videos going along. I do want to at least see a wolf. So what can happen is there's actually they're approaching their rest time. And this wolf guy right here, right at the cabin, they rest like right on the road right here. Possible. The other rest zone's down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel and just maybe they're there. I'll just do the little loading screen here. I won't even cut the video. Oh, out we go. And maybe they're right around the corner here. Now this is a group I've only seen once or so. Oh, no, I'm not even spooking them or anything. They're probably in their other zone then. We're not here yet, but no, they should be yelling at me by now. The rest zone's like right over this little slope here. Yeah, they're not here. They're going to be at the other rest zone. Well, hopefully. I mean, the other wolves didn't show up at all. So I don't know what's going on with the wolves here in Diamond Drill. I don't have much time for the hunt left. And how on earth do you approach that rest zone 800 meters away when it's... I could see it from here for a second. It's completely covered in trees. Okay, I'll see if I can scoot over there real quick and hopefully at least get a glimpse of a wolf pack. So this should be their feeding zone. Oh, did I catch it? Okay, I've gotten that one before. They're often. Okay, so they were definitely there. And then they would have... oh no, they would have came from the drink zone, right? Now somehow they're up here, and I am jogging. Still figured wolves would have yelled at me by now. They're quite... They usually will alert or yell, shout out their alert fairly soon. So I don't know where these guys are. There it is. There's the alert. Okay. Oh, of course. Yep. I didn't look at the wind. The wind's going right at them. No problem though. No problem. If I can get them to calm down, I did bring the collar with the high fit on it. So I will try to call in a high fit wolf just to see what's in there, because there's no getting any closer to them than this. Oh, here comes one. Here he comes. What do we got? 1-star young. Seriously, you're the high fit wolf that I called. Is there not another one? He's just sitting there. He's gonna spook. I'm not gonna be able to get a wolf. I'm definitely not taking that guy. Just a brand new high fit wolf. I'm hoping one just all of a sudden appears behind them. Hey buddy, I'm surprised you're still here. I guess I'm used to the Hunter Ranger difficulty, and I would have spooked them long ago actually on those difficulties. Hey buddy. Oh! Can you see? Who do we got here? Another 1-star. Are you guys all young? Really? I'm not harvesting a young 1-star or anything here. Oh, they don't seem to be getting spooked though. It's kind of weird. What if I change to low fit? Alright, let's bring in a low fit one here. Okay, here comes a low fit one. What do we got? He took his time getting in here. Are you at least... Oh, it's a female. Alright, well, 243 because we've been wondering how much meat loss there is. Hey there. Get the old female wolf of the pack. Let's pick her up and just see what the 243 did for damage, because I can't remember if it does take a lot out or not. Definitely well equipped for taking out wolves. Right through and out the other side. 20 meters. Mature female, 173. Okay, no, it's fine. Didn't even lose a kilogram. Alright, let's sell her off there. Alright, that will be it for that episode. The 4-star wolf will continue to elude me. Next time I'll... that first wolf pack I definitely need to find again, but maybe we'll try Hallowitch one of these times coming up. Anyways, I hope some of the info at the start of the video was kind of interesting to some people. I know a lot of people are waiting for information on updates and things like that. There's just not a whole lot out there. I thought I would take a look at it, and I found just a couple pieces of info that might be interesting to some people. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the hunt. Everybody take care and happy hunting yourselves.